What's up, guys? It's me again. Capricorn Sun, Scorpio Moon, Pisces Rising, also known as Will. I just finished a Ride With Me video, which I'm probably not going to post, but as I was recording that, I was trying to figure out exactly what it was that I wanted to talk to you guys about today, and it came to me as I was sitting here, chakras aligned, crystals fully charged, and after having a second to process all that beauty that I was just sitting in, it came to me. So what I'm going to talk to you guys about today, and I know I look like high as fuck, honestly, who cares? Because of my aptitudes or placements or gifts or abilities or talents or just whatever, I as an INFJ male, as a Scorpio moon, as a Pisces rising, most definitely, and having a stellium in Capricorn, including Mercury, which astronomically, not astrologically, but astronomically, Mercury was described as being the messenger planet, or the communication planet, or the fastest of all the planets, or if you've seen the Disney movie Hercules, I can't remember the name of the deity, but it was the blue guy with the Achilles heel and the magic shoes with wings. That's him astronomically. So that's Mercury. But also what is it? Venus, Neptune, Uranus. That's 4, including my sun. I'm sorry, that's 5, including my sun. And then there's another one, hold on. Sun, Neptune, which is a psychic planet, astrologically. Sun, Neptune, Venus, oh, and Mars. So yeah, I have 6 planets in Capricorn, a few of them sitting pretty close to my sun. Astrologically, sun is kind of like your ego, your conscious personality and thoughts and stuff. So to have all of that close to who I think I am, it kind of illuminates a lot of things for me, and propels me forward in a lot of ways that are very similar to an energy I can already basically understand. That wasn't what this video was about. The video today, I'm sorry, I have to check my surroundings constantly. It's an INFJ Scorpio moon thing. We're just always looking for where the trouble is to either get into it or avoid it. But everybody is being pushed to talk about downloads. So that's what this video is going to be about. Hold on one second, my mouth's really dry. Alright, back at it again. Damn, Daniel. Downloads. Epiphanies, aha moments, insights, random intuitions, aside from your regular intuition, if that makes any sense. This is a type of I cannot talk right now. It is an intense thing, and let me tell you why. because we're all upgrading. I made this starter video. I'm gonna have to finish that to make some of this make sense, to connect the dots. But what I alluded to in that video, and what I was going to talk about in the sequel to that video, was that there's this thing called the Schumann resonance, and what that basically is like the pulse of our planet. Everything is alive, everything has a spirit, everything has a consciousness, and through those things we're all connected. I said that to say, we'll just bear that in mind, I guess. But the baseline of our planet, like a pulse, like a heartbeat, is rising. It's getting faster. We're getting bigger. We're expanding. We're transforming is the word that came to me. We're very much so transforming. And because we live on this planet, and it feeds and nurtures and provides us a place to call home, we are all affected by any minute changes in the Earth's consciousness, energy, or auric field, or whatever you want to call it. And astronomically, and let me, if just a clarification for anyone who doesn't know the difference. Astrology is the study of how the planets' energies and their movements and their locations, how they move through space and time, affect the things around them and the things they're connected to, like a cause and effect type of thing. It's a more in-depth, it's a more personal, it's a more spiritual, it's a more under the surface, almost kind of taboo type of thing. Now, astronomy, on the other hand, is basically just the on the surface look at the universe around us. It's all the people who ever had a telescope and were smart enough to, or had the, whatever, however it came about, but the people who mapped out the stars and the solar systems and the orbits and the planets, and who eventually maybe became NASA in a weird, strange way. But yeah, astronomy basically looks outward from our planet physically with our eyes and says, oh, there's a thing, oh, there's a thing, that thing there is doing something. What are these things? How can we physically describe them? What is their relation physically to one another? And how does that factor in to the real world? What's the word? Come to me, what's the word? Lifestyle is the word that just came to me. But yeah, your daily lifestyle, how these planets affect your daily physical lifestyle. Is the sun, okay, so here's a better comparison, because I feel like I fucked that up really severely. So astronomy asks questions like, what is a star made of? And what exactly does it do? How does it move through space? How does it spin? In which direction is it going? How many planets are moving around it? What those planets are. And basically, the borderline of astronomy in a way is like a question of who and what else is out there, and in the event that our planet decides that we can't be here anymore, is there somewhere else we can go? Now, astrology, on the other hand, asks questions like, and they kind of go hand in hand, I've said that before, but astrology asks questions like, after we have the physical knowledge and the baseline surface, tangible, I guess 3D, or at least 2D, some type of interpretation of what's out there, and we can deeper understand that, is this planet moving through this constellation gonna send a pulse of energy to these types of people that makes them do this? Or when the sun was touching the horizon, which is what your rising sign or ascendant sign is, how does whatever zodiac sign, constellation, place in space, how does the energy of that being focused through the energy of the sun affect how you are going to go about your daily life and how people are going to look at you? Questions like that. So that was a huge tangent, and my apologies, because the video was originally supposed to be about downloads. So all that being said, I started out making videos with the intention, I'm really not going to post this, my eyes are bloodshot red. Well, I am 6 times a Capricorn. Saturn's nearby. And I was going to start making astrology videos, starting probably with Capricorn. After, well, I have a whole plan for it. I'm not going to reveal too much, because stay tuned, you guys, for more content. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can see whenever I'm posting new content, because, like, as I was about to say, I had started posting videos with the intention of posting a video every day. Now, I'm not going to say I don't make or record videos every day, but as you can clearly see on my page, I haven't been posting every day. And part of the reason for that is I've been going through like a really intense and at this stage right now somewhat excruciatingly painful, like, metamorphosis of sorts. And I know it sounds crazy, but within the last month or so, I want to say 2 months, it's actually kind of really been like all summer, all this year, but in the last like month and a half, 2 months, I have been experiencing like rapid changes to my body, rapid changes like to my mind and my emotional state, and just I feel at some level like my DNA has changed. Like, okay, so story time, I guess, and I look so much better like this. Let me not get too close to there's the camera. Ooh, do we get a package today? It's USPS. The state regulated one. Nope, it's not for us. Might be, they never get the addresses right on the street. But yeah, I've been going through these changes. Like, I meditate every single day, and a lot of times during these meditations, or right before or right after, I'll have this pang of like the physical experience of it is like almost like a seizure. Like it's like something just slams down upon you and paralyzes your body, but you can still use all your senses and you can still understand at some level what's going on. And you feel like something is being like, it's like a laser. Someone took like a laser light or like a photon blast or something. It's like, I don't know. It's like, but something is definitely, I'm sorry. Let me just, okay. It's like a ray of sunshine. I'll say that because that's really easy to relate to. But like not a ray, like a beam, like zzz, like, and when it hits you, it's almost like you have a seizure. Like, I've scared a few people because I would just be walking around the house doing my thing, or at work doing my thing, or just in the car sometimes by myself, just whatever. And all of a sudden, something in my body will say, it's coming, get ready, here it comes. And I say, okay, I'm ready. And then all of a sudden, my third eye, which is like, I feel like is open like all the time anyway, and my Kundalini has risen, and like my soul has awakened. I've gone through a very transformative process in the last 6-7 years, and yeah, that's another story. But my eyes would close first, and with my eyes closed, my physical eyes would roll to the back of my head as if looking at my third eye. And then my third eye, which would usually be like, I can't make this shape. Oh, I feel so retarded right now. Throwing up gang signs. Boom. So it's usually like this. But when it happens, it's like, I could have just did this. Yeah. But it's more like this. I don't know, it fluctuates, I don't know. Whatever. I close my eyes roll back, and then my eyes open with my eyes rolled back, so it's like I look like Storm from X-Men, just using her powers, just and it feels like, I've never been to an eye doctor, but I've seen it happen. I almost know how it feels, I'll say that. Not physically. I only physically don't know how it feels, I'll say that. But it's like when the eye doctor takes those little forceps things and pries your eye open like this, and then all of a sudden it's locked and you just go limp, and then you start shaking. That's usually like the body transformations, like internal like DNA upgrades that will eventually through time and through falling through the dimensions and into yourself will manifest physically. Why is she coming out here? But inside of you, in your mind's eye, you just see these things. I've seen geometric shapes, I've seen colors, numbers. I've been experiencing numerology synchronicities for a long time. Real world synchronicities, like I just said, I was driving from the park and there are like maybe 4 lights, and every light I got to was green. But excuse me. I've seen myself, I've seen my energy body sitting in the lotus pose, doing various mantras with just a double helix beam of energy shooting even further, like lower than my root chakra. Because honestly, we have, well, it depends on the teachings that you're into and how far into that type of stuff you're into, but the common knowledge is that we have 7. I'm up to the point where we have 15, and actually I would say 19, because there's a duality in everything, and there are chakras even outside of our physical body. That's another story. But all of my chakras would just shoot energy up from this space into this area, and it would open up to meet my third eye. Like it would just be a huge funnel, and all of this stuff would just start pouring in. And it's happened a lot, very frequently, very almost randomly like that. That's like the one thing that hasn't synchronized with the rest of what's going on around here, and that's only because we as beings, as consciousness, as energy, have to rise to meet the frequency of wherever we live, if that makes any sense. Like, and you can use that to kind of like, you can use that concept in macro and micro situations. So like a micro situation, you're in a neutral mood, it can go either way. Like, you've seen some good shit, you've seen some bad shit today, and it can go either way. But you were invited to this party, you just got off work, and when you get there, the party's jumping and live and hype, and everybody's feeling good and happy. You have to rise up to that energy to meet that, or just go home. On the macro side, the whole planet, Mother Earth, Gaia, Mother Nature, whatever you want to call it, however you see it, is herself expanding from the inside out. And so as that energy expands, the physical has to grow to meet it in the rate that it's expanding. And I have this, there's this website that I check. It was every day, now it's about every 2 to 3 days, but that actively records and monitors the frequency of the planet every day. And I think I almost want to say it's in real time, but it might not be. But yeah, the other day, about 2 days ago, I checked it, so I'm gonna check it today. But the resonant frequency of the Earth was 63 hertz. Now, that might not mean anything to you, and it might not make any sense, but I will say this: that's about 8 times the normal frequency of our planet. And so, and that's very 8 energy too, like, and went from almost 8 to almost 64. And we had to catch up, we had to keep up, like, keep up or fall off, be swallowed up into the whatever you were stuck in and staying in. But I didn't have that choice, like, so she is not even looking both ways. I should whoop her ass. I'm probably not gonna post this video. Hey! Ain't nobody out here going to the house. There's nobody out here playing, and it's about to get dark in a minute, so just go in the house, okay? You can't go all the way down the street, Mama said. See you guys in the next one. This was a very long video, and I probably won't even get the chance to post it, because the last time I had a video that was longer than 15 minutes. I just went through a lot of shit, even getting it to you guys. So, yeah, have a great day. Peace, Om, and Namaste. I see you. I see you. Look into my eyes. Look into them. Okay, bye.